Support for City Series girls basketball is provided by the Akron Public Schools Career Education Department at 330-761-3131 or apscareers.com.
Welcome here to Kenmore-Garfield High School here in APS 15. Fantastic game with two very good teams here in the City Series as the Kenmore Cardinals welcome the Buchtel Griffins. The Lady Griffins come in very good overall, 13-4 on the season and undefeated in City Series play. They get the first rebound off the tip and the miss.
Alexis Radcliffe had a good look, Dave, but Day Nash pulled down the miss, and Buchtel scores on the other end.
That's going to be Leah Cheatham. The Kenmore-Garfield Cardinals are 7-9 on the season, 5-2 in the City Series. Your starters for Kenmore-Garfield is number 0, Ayanna Loop, number 1, Genesis Barkley, number 2, Alea Littlejohn. Alexis Radcliffe is number 3, number 20, Quamera Shelton, and number 21, Jaden Smith, as we have a miss and go back the other way. Still looking to get first points on the board are the Cardinals.
Buchtel, Dave, 13-3 overall and perfect 7-0 in City Series play. Doing a good job on the board so far, 0-3 for Kenmore.
Another shot here by number 3, rims out, and taken by Shelton. I'm taking rebounds here. That's what I like to do. Out of bounds, going to stay Lady Cardinal ball on the sideline there.
Buchtel showing a little 3-2 zone so far.
Our officials for tonight's game is going to be Marquita Roberts, Troy Danfield, and Bobby Starks. As just under 6.5 minutes here in the first quarter. 2-0 your score.
Roberts, a really good basketball player in her heyday. Started Ball State. Rebound Day Nash, and Lupp, she can go.
We'll have some coaches' interviews here as we get through this game. Also hear from our intern, Mark Ziegel, next to me. Dave Schick, Joe Pacansky. I didn't say that part.
That's all right.
People might want to know.
No, I don't think so.
Not really.
Well, maybe you.
My grandma wants to know. She likes to hear my name on TV. It's up so loud, all of her neighbors can hear it too.
It was loud in the JV game here. I mean, I thought there was 1,000 people here towards the end.
Ball tipped, stays Lady Griffins.
One of my favorite venues here. The Nest. The Nest a little warm tonight.
Top of the perch. I always know, go with the polo shirt.
Yeah, good call.
Never wear long sleeves.
I'm going in layers. I'm about to peel here real soon.
Goes to the hoop.
Nice.
And can't get it to go, does Nash. Rebound taken by Sheldon, her second so far in the game. Into the forecourt. Lump will kind of set things up. Not a lot of urgency.
Nope.
Into the side to Smith, back to Lump.
Deep.
Deep three, sends it up and hits it. Three-pointer by Lump.
I'll give you urgency. Give us the lead, she said.
Yeah. There's always one of those ones where you kind of lull them to sleep.
Well, they're not really pressuring her, so she has time to look it over. They're going 3-2 now on their end. Both teams in zones.
LaHolen Duncan for Lady Griffs on the pass.
Nice dump down
to her teammate. That one goes to Diva Prince. Starters for the Buchtel Griffins. Number 1, Day Nash. Number 3, Leah Cheatham. Number 22, David Prince, who we just mentioned. Number 23, LaHolan Duncan. And number 31, Ariana Stalling. Can't get that one to go. They'll take it down. Lump with her rebound into the forecourt, slows things down.
That's from 25. She got it.
Jeez, 2 back-to-back threes. And they aren't close to the line.
And she has excellent speed, and that's why they're laying off her. It's going to force them to pressure her and maybe open up some driving lanes in this zone. Or they won't pressure her, she'll keep firing.
Prince with her second shot and 4th point. 6-6 your score here with 3:47 in the first quarter.
And so far it's been pretty clean. I like it.
Pumps the 3, sets it back out to Lump, who takes it inside. Nice little jumper there. Can't get it to go, though. Rebound taken by Cheatham back the other way.
Wide open 3. Nope.
Underneath, can't get it to go. And a violation. Once Radcliffe got it, it'll stay Lady Griffin ball.
Griffin's doing a real good job on the boards here in the first 5 minutes. Both ends. Good anticipation by number 20, Shelton. Knocked away. Both teams haven't gone to the bench yet. That was a good look. Couldn't get it to go.
Lump, her 3rd offensive board, brings it up. She's going to shoot it. She's hit 2 so far. Misses that one.
You got to shoot that.
Long rebound, and that one deflected.
Nice drive and scoop the other way, but can't get it to go. Rebound, Radcliffe. Kenmore on the charge, going for the lead, knocked out of bounds. Still at 6-6 your score for about the last 3 minutes after that. They had kind of a feverish pitch, and Buchtel's going to take time.
Timeout by Buchtel lets us take a break and let you know that City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools with student opportunities in visual arts, including drawing, painting, ceramic, sculpture, photography, and computer design. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com. Also, City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools Career Education Department. Career education programs are supported by industry-based standards identified by 30 different business advisory groups. For more information, apscareers.com. Quick timeout here as a tie score here as we are whittling away here at the first quarter. As Joe alluded to, our JV game prior to this went to overtime. And eventually, the Lady Cardinals able to hit some good shots in overtime. There was a lull there for about 2.5 minutes of overtime. There was no scoring. But they had a flurry, and they went on to win. But the crowd was into it.
Yep.
And they've stayed into it here for the varsity game. As Buchtel playing very well this year. Their mainstay is going to be number 23, LaHolan Duncan, at about 6'2". Has had a very good season so far as she continues. A young team for Kenmore-Garfield, as they only have one senior out on the floor. That one goes in. Another three ball for Jaden Smith.
3 threes in the first quarter gives Kenmore-Garfield the lead, and they bring a little bit of full court pressure now for the first time. And they get the turnover.
Turnover back the other way. Goes inside, brings it back out. Up top, she's going to hit a second one. Can't get it to go in. Offensive board, not there. Another offensive board, sends it out. Long 3, can't go again. Still in there fighting for it, though.
Yeah, I love her energy. Shelton with a couple steals and doing all that loose ball stuff. She's open, too late.
She was in a spot. As soon as she caught it, I could tell.
Yeah, and why not?
Not able to connect on there. Duncan takes it down. Lady Griffins into the forecourt, spins, gets her off her ankles, but can't hit though. The oohs and ahs.
Means nothing if it doesn't go in the basket.
Yeah, you got to get points off of it. You got to stay Lady Cardinal ball.
And both teams in the zone, it has been effective against both teams' top scorers. They're bigs, Radcliffe for Kenmore-Garfield and Duncan. Neither one of them have got on the scoreboard. They're making a difference defensively, though.
Sub coming in is going to be, good question.
Aaliyah Anderson.
Okay.
Number 50 for the Griffs. I got it down. Can't read his writing again.
No, I can't. That's terrible.
Another offensive board. Just can't get it to go. Shelton's been everywhere. Almost a double dribble, no.
I know what I did wrong. My 5 looks like a 3.
There you go. That'll do it.
I had her at 30 and not 50.
We have our first foul shots of the evening here. Genesis Barkley gets hacked.
So Genesis Barkley with her first foul. Team first. 101 left in this one. Sets it up. Gets that one.
That was the first foul, man. Day Nash knocks it down. First foul of the game. 7 minutes in. Peter loves the pace.
I feel like I said that, Peter.
Well, you did.
I did, yeah.
Saying it again.
What? Said what? Did you say what?
I
didn't say that. You said that.
We were just saying how we enjoy your company.
Yeah, whatever. That's a lie. Look at the movement.
Barkley sends it into the corner. 3-ball. Rattles in.
I love the patience.
Lupp with the hit. Full court pressure. They break it into the forecourt. Anderson looks inside, collects it back, sends it out. Also checking in was Stalling, passed it over. She gets that rebound.
She's got 4 already. That's why you don't go through the legs when you're pressured.
Turnover by the Lady Griffins.
The girls aren't as guilty as the boys.
13.9 left here in the first quarter. Home team up.
4 3-balls.
She acted like she was going to shoot it from there.
They better get on her.
Yeah, that was the volleyball line.
I think she's 3 for 5 so far. Give it to her.
She wanted it back.
Oh, nice pass.
Good look inside. Can't get it to roll. An offensive board would go. Looking for them to come together. They're going to count it. I had it counting as well from our perch.
Yep. Impressive first quarter for the host team.
Gets it to go in the first quarter, and they take this one 14-7 here in the first quarter. Had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Buchtel Lady Griffins. Cue it up for you.
Coach, can you tell me a little bit about how your season's gone so far?
Real good. Right now we're 13-4 overall, and we're 7-0 in the city. We have 4 starters out tonight, so it's going to be a challenge, but the girls are ready, so we'll see how things go.
What's kind of been one of your players that you've been really surprised with their growth this season? It's always good when you take a second to think about it.
I need to take a second. I probably need to take another half day, but they all work really hard. I can't single it out to one that's really head and shoulders done more than we thought than any other. They all have grown and improved. We've got a big that's LaDavion Duncan. She's about 6'2", and she's worked hard. A lot of times she doesn't get a lot of time, but she's really come on and continued to work. So she's probably going to be huge tonight for us, we hope. with a couple other girls out. So they all work hard, though. It's a good group.
That was the Buchtel coach, as he said, obviously with 4 starters. I talked a little bit about Duncan as well. And we had a missed shot and back the other way. Into the corner was Loop, who couldn't get it. We welcome Mark Ziegel on our airwaves here. How are you, Mark?
I'm good, thank you.
Mark, a middle school student at Willoughby South School District, but learn a little bit of the media world at tonight's basketball game. What did you think of the first quarter so far, Mark?
Well, I thought that the Cardinals played very well, especially from the behind the three-point line. If they can get some points in the paint, they will be pretty much completely dominating this game.
Very true. Kamari Sheldon with her first foul, team second in the backcourt with the block. Yeah, very good shooting so far in our first quarter, with many threes hitting for the Kenmore-Garfield side. Good ball movement as they go outside. Stalling gets the ball back along the baseline, can't get it to go. Rebound in and out of the hands of Sheldon. So it's going to stay Lady Griffin ball. They're going to go outside, setting it up. Bigger pressure here. Another 3 from the corner. It's going to be a little short. Rebound taken by Nash. Not able to do anything with it. Sheldon takes it back the other direction, and they'll hold it for Loop, who's in the corner. Sets up for the 3. Short air ball. Duncan with the rebound back the other way. Pressure in the backcourt by Loop, and then she gives up. Stalling. Gives the move. And we'll have a travel. Mark squeezing into our tight quarters here at the top of the Cardinal nest. Can't get that one to go in and out. Rebound taken by Littlepage back the other way. Lady Griffins into the forecourt. Comes hard at her, looks inside. Good interior ball movement, then a block underneath. What'd you like about that possession there, Mark?
Well, there was a lot of good ball movement on the Griffin side, but it was a great recovery by the Cardinals at the last second to block that shot.
Looking to inbound. Sets up top, Stalling, short jumper, gets it to go. Stalling with the first points here in the second quarter. Move inside, lost the ball. Kind of was a pass, but found it. Offensive board underneath, but faded away, can't get it to go in. Back the other way are the Lady Griffins on the fast break. Scoops it, gets it to go. Oops. Nash with 2. For a second I thought it was Cheatham at number 3, but it was a different player. Turnover, back the other way, Lady Griffins again leading the break. 1-on-4, can't get it to go though. Loop with the board. Comes back the other direction. Behind the back pass.
Wow.
What do you think of that, Mark?
That was a great pass. Man.
That got some people up on their feet. Sheldon on the receiving end of that one. 5 minutes now left here in the second quarter. 5-point lead, 16-11 for the Lady Cardinals here at home. She looks her off, sends it back inside, goes big to Duncan. Duncan blocked again. Scoops around, floater, short. Not able to connect. Rebound Radcliffe, back the other direction. Loop, scoops it up, can't get it to go. Ball tipped, stays with the Cardinals. Coming in for the Lady Cardinals is Genesis Barkley checking back in. She'll send Jaden Smith to the bench for a breather. Just to go inside. Buckley can't get it to go. Brianna Buckley, number 12, was the last one to shoot. Loop up top. Now they're coming out, see, Mark, because she hit those threes.
Yeah.
Still keep shooting. Another block. What'd you think? You keep shooting if you hit a couple, or?
Yeah, definitely. If anybody here watches the Cavs, when a player gets hot, at least in the past couple years, like J.R. Smith, for example, they would just keep feeding him the ball. And when he was hot, he was hot. He just kept hitting shots, and they could just base their entire offense around him. And that also opens up other options because they'll guard the three-point line so tightly that you're more likely to get easy buckets underneath because they're so tight on the three-point line.
Very true. See if she continues her hot streak here in the second quarter. During the timeout, I want to let you know that City Series basketball right here on APS 15 is supported by Akron Public Schools, offering open enrollment, which allows Akron students to transfer to other Akron schools for specialized studies. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com. Again, halfway through this quarter, not a lot of fouls by either team. Very disciplined defensively as they look to set up. Barkley looking to inbound. Sheldon sends it back to Loop. Into the corner, Barkley gets it back. Can't connect. And it'll be Griffin ball. Back into Nash, back to Stalling. Pressure in the backcourt, trying to trap her on one side. She breaks through. Cheatham turns it over though. Loop back the other way. 3-on-1, scoops it to the other side and hits it. Sheldon with another two. Just keep giving us commentary, Mark. What you see.
Okay.
Mark's a basketball player himself.
Yeah.
Sets it up. Inside, Prince gets it in.
Slowly taking the ball down the court. Screen.
Definitely trying to trap on that so they can't get that three-pointer up. Duncan with a rebound underneath. Pressure by Loop. Block underneath, tries to save it. Play continues. Comes into the forecourt, showing a 3-2 zone, and the zone coming very far out.
Barkley wide open, passes it up.
Loop, three ball again.
No good.
Duncan with her fifth rebound. Little crossover, and we'll have a foul. Going to be on Loop, her first, team third. So Loop, 3 threes in the first quarter. Not able to get any points. I'm sorry. Nash at the line. Nash was 1 for 2 in the first quarter. And the crowd giving her some heck. Trying to hassle her a little bit, and we'll have a timeout. Did he call timeout? Maybe he didn't want a timeout. What's going on? Did you catch it, Mark? It looked like he signaled for a timeout, but then they just gave somebody water. Not really sure what's going on there. She lines up for a second. Keeps it 50-50. 1 for 2 both times in the line. 2 for 4. 2:27 here in the second quarter. Clock hasn't started. There we go. Barkley, sorry for three.
Yeah. It's good.
And it goes in. She hits her first points here in the game. Back to Stalling inside. Tried to get another block at it, but couldn't. Long rebound, not to collect anything. It goes off the deflection of the Cardinals.
Griffins get the inbound. Square up from three. That was Dee Nash. Loop taking it back the other way. Dribbling back and forth over to Barkley. Barkley in the middle. Back out to Loop. It's over to Jaden Smith. She fires just off. Rebound, no good. Griffin ball. Griffin's taking it back the other way.
Cheatham with the rebound.
And shot is off.
Stalling not able to connect. Rebound Loop back the other way.
Good pass, but can't get the bucket. Another shot, no bucket. And a foul, jump ball, yes, jump ball.
2 rebounds, and they're very feisty. The Kenmore Cardinals underneath, able to contain it under the jump ball. Buchtel with no fouls in the quarter. Only have 1:04 left. Not a single foul by Buchtel so far.
Bad inbound pass leads to a turnover. They're going back the other way, one-on-one. Oh, the layup's missed.
Stalling couldn't convert, but Cheatham with the offensive board.
And she is fouled. So it'll be 2 shots.
Foul's going to be on Radcliffe, her first, team 4th. Uncommon in the high school arena to have 0 fouls for the whole quarter. Didn't have many in the first quarter. I don't know if they had any in the first quarter, did they? Yeah, whole first half, none.
Yeah.
First one goes in.
Yeah.
Second one in and out. Rebound taken by Radcliffe.
Up, dribbling, double team in the middle, another double team. Barkley's open on the side, but didn't get it to her. It's a foul on Alexis Radcliffe, so she will go to the line and shoot 2.
First foul. We jinxed them, Mark.
Yeah. With
Lohallen Duncan gets the first foul of the game for the Lady Griffins. First team foul also. 41 seconds left here in the second quarter. Lines up. Not able to connect on the first one.
Second shot is up and good.
Splits the pair, makes it 22-15. Home team, even without being fouled, still up 7. But it's been a slower quarter for them, this one, compared to the first. Rebound taken by Radcliffe, her 7th.
Going back the other way, and it's a travel.
Another turnover by the Cardinals.
$15 seconds left on the clock. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. They're not doing much with it. They're waiting for the last shot.
Wide open from the elbow.
No good. 2, 1, and that will take us to the end of the half.
So the first half is complete. And with that one, the Lady Griffins still with the lead this one 22-15. We'll take a break here, and we'll have your first half stats here at the conclusion and the start of the second quarter right here on APS 15. Welcome back, as I have some of our first half stats here. Your leading scorer for the Kenmore Cardinals, Iana Loop, no big surprise, all 3 threes in the first quarter. She leads the team with 9 points. Alexis Radcliffe with 5 points and 9 boards in the first half. And Cormier Sheldon with 8 rebounds in that first half as well. On the other side for the Lady Griffins, their leading scorer is going to be Diva Prince with 6 points. And their second leading scorer is Dede Nash with 4 points. And then, of course, you have Duncan with 7 rebounds.
The current score is 22-17. Kenmore-Garfield, as a bucket was just scored.
Who scored the last bucket?
Bushnell. And there is a bucket by Quameri Shelton. And back the other way. Over to the inside. Now back out to Stalin. She's taking it inside. Floater is blocked. Rebound. And
Stepped out.
Yeah, out of bounds. Cardinals ball.
So certainly both teams kind of the favorite coming in undefeated in the City Series. Sputtered here in the first half. Looking to make some corrections here in the second.
A nice take by Littlejohn for another deuce.
Radcliffe with the 2.
That's Nash taking the ball, trying to make something. Has to kick it back out. Stalin is dribbling. Back to Nash. Nash holding it.
You can see they're really trying to break the zone by getting into that free throw line.
Yeah. A bucket there from Duncan, I believe that was.
Yep.
Yes. Oop. Passing it inside. A good take, but can't finish. A rebound and by the Griffins. Nash taking it the other way. Past Stallion. She's dribbling. Back to Nash.
Yeah, the defensive edge has been to the Lady Cardinals, especially offensive rebounds, but they haven't been able to score on any of the offensive rebounds, really.
Yeah, they got to work on those putbacks. There's a lot of contact down there, but the refs seem to be letting them play. So you got to keep going up strong and looking for those fouls, though. I think that is a big part of the reason as well that there weren't as many fouls in the first half as there are in most games.
Joe and I talked a little bit the first half. A lot of those putbacks, they're tending to fade away from contact.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get any foul when you're moving away from it, and it's a tougher shot to make.
Yeah. A nice drive by Rupp and a foul, but no shot. So it will be Cardinal ball out of bounds.
Looks like she got hit in the head. Foul's going to be on Stalling, her first, team first here in the third quarter.
The inbound is, the ball is in, and it's Littlejohn. Oh, but a travel and sent back the other way.
Their 7th turnover so far. Both teams even with turnovers in the first half, 6 apiece. Giving them some full court pressure are the Lady Cardinals.
Almost a steal, but they get it to Nash. Back inside. Oh, and it's swatted away. Great block by Radcliffe.
The Griffins have come out of the zone and have gone to man-to-man. And we have a foul underneath. That should be Diva Prince. Her first, team second. So they went a whole almost first half without any fouls, and they could barely get through half the third quarter here without any.
And there is a bucket by Radcliffe.
She's got 4 points in the quarter, and they've come out, put up 6 here quickly.
Yeah. Some good ball movement by the Griffins. Oh, wide open shot in the middle. He's just short. Loop going back the other way. Pulls up for a mid-range shot. It's way off.
Nash with the rebound, back the other way.
A wide open Oh, layup, no good. Other layup blocked, but a foul.
She's got some great court vision, Nash does, when she comes into the forecourt. She's had a couple pretty ones.
Yeah, so is Loop.
Foul's going to be on number 21, Jaden Smith, her first, team first as well.
Yeah, as you said, Nash and Loop have both looked really good in this game. It's really been a battle of the point guards. First one is put in by Cheatham. The second shot is good as well. 2 from 2 in this quarter.
Cheatham on the night, 3 for 4 from the line.
Oh.
Turnover again.
They were moving the ball well, but I'm not sure if that. Oh, a 3 is good from Stalling.
Stalling hits her first 3 and cuts this game to just 4 points.
Wow. It felt like the Cardinals were dominating, and all of a sudden it's a 4-point game. And there's a bucket from Loop.
Loop answers with her 2. 3:45 here in the third quarter. 30-24, your score of the Cardinals still leading.
Oh, blocked, but she's fouled.
And a hard foul given by Radcliffe. Her second, team second.
So Prince should go to the line to shoot 2 now.
Prince hasn't been to the line tonight.
Her shot is off and no good.
Prince, their leading scorer at halftime with 6 points.
Misses the second one as well, but a good rebound by Nash. Puts it back up, but it's blocked. And the ball is back into Loop. Loop going back the other way. Nice ball handling, dribbling, waiting. Nice move inside.
She set the screen but went away from it.
Yeah. You got to set a nice hard screen, then roll.
I thought there was a little tip there. I thought Stalling got a little bit of that ball to make it short, but no signal by the official. And we got a 60-second timeout. While we have the timeout, we were able to talk with Coach Jones from Kenmore-Garfield about how their season has been going.
Coach, can you tell me a little bit about how your season's gone so far?
I think I hit it with my chin. My fault.
Hi, this is David from
Hold on. Technical difficulties, Mark.
Coach, can you tell me a little bit about how your season's gone so far and what you expect tonight?
Our season has picked up. We had a couple bumps in the road at the beginning. Our record's not as great as I want it to be, but we're picking up and we're finally digging out of that hole. We're young, so we're trying to make a move.
Is there a player on your roster that you've really seen a lot of growth with this year so far?
Yeah, I have a few players that I've seen growth with. Alexis Radcliffe is one of my only senior, and she's a post player. She came from Arizona. Last year was her first year with us. She's improved tremendously from jump till now, and I'm proud of her. She's my team leader, and she works hard. She's a 4.0 student, and she also gets the girls into the game.
So a little bit from Coach Jones there during our timeout.
So the ball is inbounded to Stalin and back to Nash. Nash dribbling. Now that's air ball.
Cheatham with an offensive board, but trying to hold on to it.
And that is Loop. Oh, a wide open layup back the other way. Oh, and it's missed. But she gets the rebound. Good second effort. Loop holding onto the ball, gets a screen.
Jaden Smith with that last rebound.
It's stuck. The ball is into Jaden Smith, who put in a layup.
Yeah, kind of went through the lane, lost it, and then kind of came right back to her. It's like a boomerang of a basketball.
Okay. Ball on the ground again. Stalin pulls up from deep, missed it. Loop, oh, no, she doesn't have it. Stalin has it now. She got trapped, but she escaped and threw it to Cheatham. And now back to Nash. Nash puts up a floater, won't go. And that is number 35, Littlepage, putting a basket in.
Zakia Littlepage checking in, getting her first time in the scorebook. And they have like 3 good power forward center type players on Buchtel as Littlefoot comes out and shows her length.
Yeah, if I was Buchtel, I would be using my height right now, trying to get inside where the Kenmore-Garfield team is obviously much shorter, with only Alexis Radcliffe really with much height on their team.
Timeout Buchtel as they'll take time there. You want to try and read a spot too? Remember to make the changes there on these though.
City Series basketball on the Summit support by Akron Public Schools Career Education, where adult vocational services has been providing career training to adult learners for over 55 years. Over 350,000 people have enrolled in customized programs designed to meet the ever-changing needs of Akron area business, industry, and government. For more information, aptscareer.com.
apscareers.com. See, I got them reading spots. We got our moneymaker right here, Peter. Nice job, Mark.
Thank you.
They're saying edit out your spot. Now that's a good read of spot. Just so you know, Joe doesn't read any spots. Joe.
Oh, he does. He just doesn't like it.
There was a time where I don't think he even had a book of spots. If you have a spot you need to read, that's me. Speaking of spots, our Fleury's Cafe signature player of the game will be selected here at the end of tonight's ball game. Fleury's Cafe, located in Cuyahoga Falls on 2202 Front Street. Signature pancakes are what is their specialty, and they provide us a signature player of the game, and we'll have that at the end of tonight's ball game. Hasn't been decided yet. Certainly a lot of good players that could be a possibility. Duncan's played very well. Prince has come on for the Lady Griffins. Alexis Radcliffe, as you mentioned, is their only senior for Kenmore and has been rebounding well. Loop, though, has played very well as also. Sliding on the floor, and I guess they have the ball now.
Oh, but it's a travel on number 3, Cheatham of the Griffins. So it will be Cardinal ball out of bounds.
4 turnovers in this quarter by the Cardinals.
Loop getting a screen, pulling up from deep, and she's just short.
Hasn't been able to really connect since the first quarter when she hit 3 in a row.
Yeah, she was on fire in that first quarter.
Not able to hit that one is Radcliffe. Sorry, that's Radcliffe going the other way.
Yeah. Nash throwing it back the other way to
Prince.
Yeah, but
outside 3, top of the key, gets it in. Cheatham with the 3 on the kick out.
Loop pulling up for 3, missed it.
Souvenir for a lucky Stan. Souvenir for a lucky fan. Oh, I'm sorry. That was terrible. Yeah, I guess so. Don't text and talk on the TV, folks.
With 33.6 seconds left in the quarter, it is 34-29 Cardinals. Stalin putting up a floater, which goes. Good shot there. 20 seconds left in the quarter.
5 in the quarter brings us to a 3-point ball game.
taking your time is Loop. Loop still dribbling, kicks it out. It's back to Loop. Loop from deep, air ball. .6 seconds left in the clock. Let's see if Griffins can get off a desperation heave here. And no one will be able to get a shot at the end of the quarter. So this will take us into the fourth quarter with your Cardinals up 34-31 on the Griffins.
Yeah, so you look at that in the quarter itself, Buchtel able to put up 16 points in that quarter. A very good quarter for them, but the Griffins continue to just kind of add on to the lead. They put up 12. Not enough to give them the lead, but certainly makes it a little closer here in the quarter. City Series football right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools Career Education Department, where students have access to over 1,000 different apprenticeships and can earn national credentials in career education programs before they graduate from high school. For more information, apscareers.com.
City Series basketball on the APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools. For enrollment opportunities, akronschools.com. Akron Public Schools, the smart choice.
Very good. Joe, you coming back on for the fourth quarter? Mark, thank you. An excellent third quarter. Impressive stuff.
Thank you.
We'll bring Joe back here for the final quarter here. Go ahead, Mark. As the ball is inbounded, and they'll have it here. Joe, you staying standing the whole time? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, now I moved my stereo. Can you hear me?
Hear me?
No, I didn't.
There we go.
I didn't have the microphone turned up. Well, it was set for Joe. I had it set low.
Well, while we were out, Alexis Radcliffe, 2 more. She's got a game-high 13 right now after a slow start. She's gotten it going here in the last 3 quarters.
Turnover by the Griffins, back the other way, leads the break and gets the foul. I gotta move it close.
I'm coming to that side.
I'll move it over.
All right, I don't want to mess things up for Peter.
Well, I can't guarantee that.
I'm claustrophobic up in this nest.
I can't. I feel if I move, I'm gonna fall off this little perch.
Yeah, you better not move. You're in like the captain's chair.
I know. I kind of want it because it had some cushion for the tushy. So
youngster Love having a great ball game. She's got a dozen. Extends the lead every time Buchtel trims it to 4. Kenmore-Garfield answers, and they do it once again. They extend the lead back to 7.
Well, and it's odd because I thought the Cardinals, they were kind of gassed, I felt, at the end of the third, and now they've come alive here in the fourth.
I thought the same.
10th turnover for the Lady Griffins. Up and around, not any good there. Stalling on the rebound. Back the other way, coast to coast. Can't get it to fall.
Kind of the story of the game for Buchtel. They've gotten good looks. How many open shots have they gotten that high post of the zone, and they can't make one of them. Now, they've hit some tough shots, but they've just missed some point-blank shots. And defensively, especially in the first half, their aggression was not where it needed to be. Much better in the second half, but they're playing from behind all day. There they hit one.
Cheatham's put together a nice third quarter.
Yeah.
Continues it here in the fourth. 5-point ball game.
Yeah, she's got a dozen. She's the only player in double figures for the Griffins, trying to will them to get back in this one. You get the feeling if they can get the lead, they'll never give it up. But Kenmore-Garfield doing a great job. Not playing unaggressively. They're still attack mode.
5 offensive boards for Shelton alone in this game. 10 rebounds overall in double digits. And we'll have a foul underneath.
She has a good crossover.
On the foul is going to be Stalling, her second, team 4th. And coming in for the Lady Griffins is going to be Duncan. That's a nice lineup with Prince, Duncan, and Little Page. A lot of height. Even if you get one in foul trouble, you can go to the other one. But slicing through it again is Radcliffe.
And she's gotten the ball on inbounds plays at will.
All that height hasn't deterred her from getting to the basket.
She's done a great job of not getting cheap fouls today as well.
Duncan gets her first points here in the quarter, 4 on the night. Keeps it within 5.
got a good ball game here.
Almost like one of those ones where they say it takes so much energy to come back from the lead.
You got to work so hard to get back. Turnover, though.
Back the other way, leads the break, and gets the foul. Cheatham with another basket, using the speed, and takes the contact to connect.
Yeah, don't go anywhere, because as you mentioned, I think this Kenmore-Garfield team, as you said, they came out with a burst of energy, but they looked tired at the end of the third quarter, too. And you got to wonder, do the Griffins have something here left in the tank?
Cheatham at the line, sinks it, makes it a three-point play. 6:09 here in the fourth. 2 points, if you can believe it.
Good ball game.
It's been all over the place.
Wire.
Two very good teams. And the whistle tightens up a little bit more.
I think at this point, I'd like to try to trap her and get the ball out of her hands.
Pleading her case a little bit, but not enough for it.
Good.
That'll be the fourth on Stalling.
Good job by Day Nash to get in there, too, because they know they need Stalling in the ball game. Yeah, because you get a tech, you're gone. That's 5.
Well, I think she went after it the right way, just asking.
Yeah.
Offense kind of initiated the contact. Doesn't change the call, but you're at least allowed to say it.
Right back to Radcliffe there.
Prince with her picks up her second foul, team 6th foul. They'll be in the bonus the rest of the quarter here. Radcliffe at the line. Can't get the first. I've got her, and you can double check, with 15 points and
9, I think.
9 rebounds. Hasn't had any additional rebounds since the first half. Misses both. And can't connect, overshoots the intended target, Nash.
Both teams have turned it over 11 times, and that's not bad. I mean, for a lot of what we see sometimes, 11 apiece is not beating them.
It's not going to submarine your team.
Yes, and we've seen teams be beaten because they just.
And look at this, Loop on Stalling, who's got 4 fouls, still their primary defender up top.
And one great catch and finish on the inside by Shelton.
Basket's going to be good by Sheldon.
Another assist for Lupp.
And Prince picks up her 3rd, team 7th. So like you said, get within 2, now down 4 again. Shoots the 3 throw, can't squeeze it in. Duncan with a rebound.
Look who's there.
Turn it over, back the other way. Radcliffe with 2 more.
Back to a 6-point game.
Yeah. Pressure outside, looks to go. Picks up her dribble, looks to go inside. Goes big, turns, gets the roll. Prince with 2.
A great seal and a great pass to find her. Prince with a big 2 to cut it back to 4.
5:05 here in the fourth quarter. There aren't many, you could say, in the stands, but they're loud here at Kenmore-Garfield. Can't get it there. Shot no good. Nash with 7 rebounds. 3 in the corner by the lady who's got 4 fouls. Stalling hits the 3.
She's got 10 and a couple of big baskets tonight. It's cut to a 1-point game. Back and forth we go.
And mainly, the 3 hasn't been consistent for either teams, really.
Yep.
And it makes these scores opposite.
Not ideal there.
And Loop trying to communicate a little bit with Buckley about setting a screen for her to try and get some space.
They switched defenses again and went back to the zone, but they've extended it a little bit. And I'm not saying it's confused Kenmore, but just going back and forth because they were going man.
Stalling can't hold on, and the turnovers give him another opportunity.
And let's give credit to Kenmore. They keep changing defenses too. They'll show that half-court trap and then go back to their zone. Forces a turnover. They got it back with a chance to extend.
Into the side. 3 ball up and over. No good.
And see, that's a good look by Barkley, but that's a shot you'll live with if you're Buchtel, because it's not Lupp
and you haven't.
Radcliffe didn't touch it.
Yeah, you haven't allowed your best.
Touch it.
You haven't allowed your best player to touch the ball. Tried to get it, couldn't. In and out.
Great hustle all the way around.
Pull your microphone a little bit away from your mouth.
How about now?
You're over modulating, right, Peter? Peter's saying.
How about now?
You sound great now.
Well,
I mean, as good as possible.
I don't know. I'm pretty tired. It's going to be hard to make me sound good, but we'll try. Peter, that's why they pay him the big bucks.
4:03 in this one. Tight ball game. One into the corner. Stalling brings it back out on a reset. Up to Cheatham. Stalling. Big and jumper. No good.
A chance to take the lead again.
And we're going to have a foul.
Okay. I thought they pointed the other way. That's a loose ball foul. That's the right call. I was like, how can that be on Buchtel?
Sheldon's second foul, team 4th.
And I will say, I haven't been on the mic the whole time. I haven't got on their officials one time tonight. They have been pretty good. Dave could get picky, I'm sure.
No, I thought it's been good.
I think it's been pretty darn good. Well
called.
And they've sat in zones, which helps. They haven't had a lot of physical play, but we're getting some now. And the Griffins with their first lead since 6:38. The time, not the first quarter.
There was like a pause there. We had to wait for it.
I had to figure it out.
I know.
Yeah. Wait for it.
Where's he going with this?
Wait for it. I don't know. I had to make it up as I went.
Not able to connect on the 3 throw is Duncan. I'm sorry. Who shot
Prince.
that? Prince, yeah.
And now Kenmore-Garfield getting a little bit rushy.
I don't think rushy's a word.
Yes, it is. It is today.
A little too, urgency or urgent or fast.
A little overzealous.
Overzealous. I'll give you that one.
Oh, rushy is a word.
I'm going to refrain from using it. I'll give that one to you.
Check your emojis.
Okay.
Rebound by Radcliffe. She's got 11. Knocked away. So Kenmore-Garfield gets it back with a chance to take the lead.
And this is where they really need, overall, their offense is not about executing. They've had good shots, but not a very concise offense. So now when you need a bucket, it's going to kind of condense what they've been trying to do. Trying to go into Radcliffe, playing her very physical. She turns. They're going to give her, you could have a little taunting there because she gave her a little clap, and she can't do that, but they let it go.
Did she give it high right in the face, or did she give it
low? No, the player left.
Okay.
But the action's still there. But those are the little things. You look at that one, and that could build on a big play later where you could have stuff that's no good and turn into an issue. And I think that's what the officials are talking about now, is just continuing to watch that. City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools Career Education, where over 95% of students have passed the Ohio Proficiency Test or the Ohio Graduation Test and earned a high school diploma. For more information, apscareers.com. I was thinking of doing our smart choice with Mark while he was on, but it's first time. That's, some things are sacred between Joe and I. Akron Public Schools.
Smart choice.
Smart choice.
I could wake up saying it.
It takes some timing.
They got to get us on the Jumbotron.
Not everybody's.
LeBron doesn't have to be on there all the time unless he's paid for it, which he probably has.
I think if we do this like another 30 years, we could maybe get a little vignette of our career. I mean,
a vignette.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
We can't do it. It can't be a full feature, Joe.
Straight bloopers.
Yeah, that's listen, outside of maybe 3 minutes on a highlight reel.
I don't think we could get 3 minutes. We could get 30. We could do a 30-second spot. Bam.
It's like a YouTube channel exclusive. Looking to inbound, just under 3 minutes. Radcliffe turns short. Stallings with the rebound. Back the other way. She resets to Nash. Nash with pressure by by Barkley. Into Stallings. She has Loop on her. Crossover dribble, center court. Loop with a big steal. Back the other way. Radcliffe collects it. Loop through her legs again.
Wow.
Goes over. Shot blocked. Radcliffe tried to get it in. Couldn't do it. Back the other way off the block. Stallings in the side. She'll bring it back out with the lead, 45-44. 2:15 in this one. 3-ball up, and it's good. Nash with a dagger here in the fourth. Extends it to 4. Huge. Now I'm over-modulating, Peter. Turn myself down.
Huge shot, and the zone was wildly ineffective early. It's been really effective here in the second part of this fourth quarter.
Barkley back to Loop. Loop, top of your key, sends it over to Smith.
They're going to run her through.
Gets her to the corner, but never got to her.
Oh,
She's one where it is.
Beautiful patience.
Interior passing. Sheldon with 2. 2-point ball game, 1:40 left.
Now I'd go back man the next time if I was Buchtel. Oh, there's a steal.
Loop with the steal, but she loses it.
Couldn't get control.
Too fancy trying to spin her around.
But she gets it again.
Players on the floor. They're gassed.
They are gassed. You're right.
Loop
what
across.
A pass.
Great look.
Man, I thought she got fouled there.
Tried to send that one to Barkley, who couldn't get it in. Defense recovered. And we will have a timeout. No surprise there.
They are gassed. You're right.
City Series basketball right here in APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering the International Baccalaureate program at Firestone High School. It's a rigorous 2-year program designed to meet the highest academic standards for any high school student in the world. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com. Also, at the conclusion of tonight's ball game, our signature player of the game from Flurry's Cafe, who has signature pancakes, wonderful pancakes. They're about the size of a dinner plate, and they are delicious. So you should check them out at 2202 Front Street in Cuyahoga Falls, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. I think it's 3 p.m. I'm going off the top of my head. But Joe will have that for us.
Oh, it's tough tonight, man. 3 players in double figures for the Griffs. Cheatham, Prince, and Stalling. And for Kenmore-Garfield, 2 players, Radcliffe and Lupp with 15 apiece. 8 points, 10 rebounds for Kamari Shelton.
This is a Buchtel team without 3 starters.
I was going to say, we haven't mentioned it much, but
the coach mentioned it on his interview that 3 starters weren't going to be able to play tonight. But other players have stepped up so far.
Not so much in the first half, but the more time they've got, some of these guys that don't play that much, they've really settled in here in the second half.
Radcliffe couldn't get it to go. Good left hand. She's going to get called for the foul, though.
Not in the bonus yet.
Yeah, but that's not how I would have wanted to use it.
No, you're right.
Radcliffe with her 3rd. Team 6 will be in the bonus both ways.
So if Buchtel can win this without 3 starters and trailing by as many as 6 in the fourth quarter, it just shows you how good they've been.
Well, and we talked about even the third quarter, their scoring really kicked up because they were flat in the first half.
Very flat. There it is again. Maybe the dagger. Leah Cheatham.
Extends the 4.
17 for Cheatham.
Didn't settle that ball
and
in
she
her
gets
hand.
the rebound as well, actually, by Prince. 4-point game. Pull it out. Got a foul if you're Kenmore-Garfield right now.
Trying to make the steal.
Oh, maybe not.
They need a basket quick.
Yeah. Oh, she's going to go from 25. Oh, in and out.
It's just not what the offense needed because you needed 2 scores anyway. It wasn't going to change it because you still had to come down and get another score. I would have loved to see her go to the basket because when she does, the defense collapses and she's just good at finding that open person.
Well, Dave, here's a stat. 4 threes in the first quarter for Kenmore-Garfield. 1 more in the second quarter 0 in the second half. So you live and you die by it a little bit. Probably about 0 for 8 or 9 here in the second half from three-point range. And part of that is adjustments in defense, and another's fatigue. They've had a couple of players, Lupp, one of those who almost has a triple-double tonight. She's got 15 points, 8 rebounds, and like 5 or 6 assists. She hasn't come off the floor, and you can see when you have to handle it the entire game and they increase the pressure a little bit, of course you're gonna tire out a little bit. A couple of these shots have been just short. Radcliffe has picked up the pace, but hasn't been able to get the ball here in the scoring zone late, and they just haven't had anybody else, with the exception of Shelton, who's been able to answer.
So with 17.5, they're up 4. They are not fouling.
Got to foul. Nope. They'd rather foul on the floor.
Yeah, well, you'd rather foul and not give up 8 seconds.
But
either.
good ball movement by the Griffs, too.
It made it tough. Foul's going to be on Loop, her second, team 7th. Now this is the part, and I know we're late in the game, but why you don't put all 4 players in the rebound on this every single time. Not just now, but every single time.
Oh, for that, yeah.
For any free throw. It's an advantage that, why are you giving up the advantage? I'd rather have 4-2 than 4-3. I'm sorry, 4-2. 4-2 and 3-2 and so forth, whatever it is. That'll do it here as the Griffins come in with a lot of roster problems and win this one 51-46 in a game that they were able to just continue to build momentum and build scoring, as the second half was really the game changer, because when you look at it, they went into halftime with only 15 points and were able to put up 51 total and win this one.
Really did a much better job on the boards in the second half. They were dominating in the first half. Their energy and effort just increased, and they chipped and chipped away, and finally with about 4.5 minutes got the lead in this one and took it home. Nice job by Alexis Radcliffe, a double-double for Kenmore-Garfield, 15 and 11. Diana Lupp was brilliant, 15 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Kamari Shelton with 8 points and 10 boards for Garfield. But on the Buchtel side, they had 3 players in double figures, Prince and also Stalling, who played pretty much the whole game. But there are Fleury's Cafe player of the game, Leah Cheatham, who struggled from the floor in the first half, but 14 second half points, the difference maker tonight. Congratulations to a shorthanded Buchtel team coming away tonight to win this one late.
Signature players get signature pancakes, and the pancakes at Fleury's Cafe is great. Check them out in Cuyahoga Falls. I want to thank all of those that helped make this possible. Our cameraman next to me, Peter George, Joe Bukansky, our producer, Brian Rittenhouse. I should have probably led with him. Mark Ziegel, our intern, and all of those here in the Akron Public Schools that make it great. Thank you, and have a good night.